Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the R Squared podcast. My name is Rajat,
And it's your boy Rishman over here. What's up, everybody?
and today joining me and Rishi is a good friend of ours, Haider Rasool. Haider, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Nice to meet all of you.
I mean, we have met before, but yes, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, but I'm talking to the audience.
Oh, okay. Right. And so today we are going to talk about a topic which is a bit more lighter than maybe some of the other topics we have talked about. And it's something that you and Heather, you and Rishi are very much interested in. And it's
Yeah.
about anime. So how about we begin? How about we start with how do you start getting into anime? Maybe Heather, you
Uh,
can go for it.
yeah, sure. So I got into anime a long time ago when I was 15. Just started watching Naruto. One of my friends introduced it to me, and it was great. It was amazing. You learn things from it. It's fun to watch. Uh, you have so much free time as a teenager, so you just kind of binge watch things, and yeah. After that, I just got into all sorts of anime like Bleach and stuff. And then Rishi, I remember I got Rishi into anime at university, which was pretty good. Yeah. Do you remember that, Rishi?
Yeah, that's my answer. So, this man, yeah, actually, it's true. He came into the build our flats, and yeah, it was like, yo, let's watch the Last Airbender, which is actually a really good show. It took a while to convince us, but then when we started watching it, we could not stop watching it. And Hader wanted to make sure he's there for every episode, but it was so good. We just even when he went home, we just couldn't stop, so we just kept watching it. It was such a good anime.
Yeah. Yeah, it
That's
was
nice.
good.
So wait, Heather, your first one was Naruto, is it?
Yeah, yeah, Naruto.
Okay.
Very good.
Nice. And what about like Pokemon and all that stuff as well?
Yeah, that I used to watch as a kid. I don't know if that counts as anime though.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was
Uh,
like, yeah, what do you think, Rishi? Does that count as anime?
Ah, I don't know. Honestly, depends on some people. Some people would say yes, others would say no. I would kind of categorize it part of anime, but just very old school, and then they kept that style till now.
okay. Nice. And because the thing is, like, I find anime is so big. So many people are into anime like a lot, and I'm always curious. I personally don't really watch anime, but I know obviously you guys are. And I'm just curious as to why does it like resonate so much with people?
So it's just the characters, the story, it can be really good. It's like any other storytelling medium, really, except it's different in the sense that it's a bit more. It can be a bit of a lighter watch. It can be more deep sometimes. There's lots of lessons in there. It can motivate you sometimes when you see characters going through certain arcs. For example, in My Hero Academia, there was this really cool arc where he just starts training and kind of gets you into the mood for the gym too. So yeah, it has lots of different elements which can just
For the
really,
audience, arc is like a chapter, a section of the story. Yeah. Sorry, carry
yeah,
on.
yeah, good point, yeah. uh yeah, wait, so Rajat, you've never seen any anime before ever?
No, so I mean I've seen uh, a few. I've seen I forget the name of that Studio Ghibli movie, the really big one where the guy goes in the he's in the carnival. I forget the name.
House Moving
Yeah,
Castle?
No,
must be that
Carnival.
one. It's a Studio Ghibli movie, which, by the way, are some of them is probably the best studios for making animation movies. Very heartwarming, touching, very deep. So if you like a nice family movie or time to just chill and watch something, that's a good one to watch.
oh yeah, Spirited Away. It's a Spirited Away which I saw.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. That's
yeah, it's not a guy, it's a girl, right? Who's yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I saw that because I know that's pretty famous. And there are, to be honest, there are a couple of others which I know are quite famous, but I just haven't like got around to watching them yet.
Which one? Which one's actually?
So,
I'm curious on your list. Like generally, have you heard of?
I know obviously Avatar, The Last Airbender. Um, One Piece is that one? And
Yeah,
then
That is
also
one.
I think, yeah, and then and then Hater told me about one I think called Princess Mononoke. Apparently,
oh
it
yeah,
was
that's
quite
also
good.
Studio
Hmm.
Ghibli. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, those are ones I can think of at the top of my head. I've not seen them,
yeah,
but I know that they're supposed to be pretty good. So they're on my
yeah. So
watch
Interesting.
list.
Let me ask you, Hader,
yeah,
how many animes, or just like roughly off the count of your head, have you watched?
quite a few, quite a few. Probably so animes isn't like movies included, like Studio Ghibli, or
Yeah, because it's a starting and it has an ending to the story. So count the movies in, it's fine.
I think at least 100.
Wow.
I think so. I think so. Yeah. If you include movies, and if you include like Avatar: The Last Airbender and like Arcane, for example, if you include
Yeah,
just
nice.
animation in general, yeah, then at least 100, like easily.
That's nice. That's nice.
Um, Rishi,
Yeah,
That's
what
a
about
good one.
you?
All right, yeah, take a guess. Take a wild guess.
Like 500.
Ah, yeah, around there, between 450 and 600 animes right now. Because
Oh
I
wow.
binge watch when I start something, I
Yeah.
literally binge watch it. I started, I think, from that time in 2018 in
I
university with
can't.
Hader.
Yeah, I can't believe how much Rishi got into it. Actually, I was so surprised.
I
he
love it. I
just
love it. I used to watch like series, movies, those kind of things, and then just started anime. And, when you're asking the question, what's so different, what's so good about anime? It's like picture it this way. A different way of explaining it is that what you imagine in your mind, you can literally sometimes see it in a visual presentation. Be it extreme senses of design, color, story, aspect, emotions, whatever it may be. It's all of that combined into many things. And some people don't know that anime has different genres as well. They think anime is just cartoon, Bugs Bunny, Cartoon Network. It's a whole different thing. I get that a lot actually. Oh no, I watched Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. Why should I watch anime now? Kindly please, it's not the same. Like it's completely different. I think Hader can agree a lot. Even you, like, since you've watched quite a few, anime is beautiful. Like, you have different genres, like, as Hader said, you have deep dark stories as well. You have mystery, you have crime, you have drama as well. You have sports, racing, all the genres in Hollywood, and what we usually watch with non-fiction is the same. But then you do have some added areas of genres like isekai. Isekai is where it's a very famous trend, a genre, whereby it's like you die in this world, you're reincarnated. Not a must die, but the main idea of that is like reincarnation from where you are into another storyline,
mm,
and then it progresses like that. It's an interesting one.
yeah, it's very, as Rishi was saying, it's very adult. Like an adult can easily enjoy it. And sometimes I recommend anime to like my parents, for example. And they're like, "We're not gonna watch cartoons." I'm like, "Come on, there's a lot more to it than that." And yeah, it's hard to convince people to get into anime, but when they get into it, they usually like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I've heard as well. Like once people get into it, they get hooked on.
Mm.
Yeah. So like, what are you guys watching at the moment?
So I recently watched Frieren. Rishi, have you seen that?
I've seen a lot of clips about it. Yeah, Firen.
Oh my god, Rishi, you haven't seen it? It's amazing. You should watch it, man.
It's a new anime that came out in 2024 as well. The
Yeah, it's
quality
fairly new.
is really good and
Yeah,
very subtle.
yeah. It's slow. It's a slow one, but when it picks up, it's like, wow, this is good. And even the slow moments, you kind of look back at them and like, wow, actually, you know what? Those were so wholesome. Like they really fill a hole in you. And yeah, the characters are very, very well done. Very, very authentic.
What's
Uh,
it? What's it
Nice.
about?
it's about this. Oof, good question. No, because
Without
it's a
without
little
without
hard.
spo- without spoilers, just like a basic
Yeah, yeah.
storyline.
So it's about this group of individuals who kind of uh, these group of heroes who kind of slayed the Demon King, and out of all of them, one of them like lives, like she has a really long lifespan because she's an elf, and the rest of her colleagues kind of die. This is not a spoiler. This is all revealed in the first episode, basically. But then they just show her how she like kind of lives her life in a way, and she kind of starts mentoring people, and it's really hard to explain, but it is very good. And there's a whole world, and it's very kind of uh, well structured and well thought out. Um,
A lot
yeah,
of
and
wisdom,
you
a lot of
a
wisdom
lot
in
of
that.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't. It's a tough one to explain because it's not a very straightforward story. But once you watch it, you're like, okay, this is really good. Um,
Nice,
it's
nice,
similar. It's like I didn't think I would watch an anime that's as good as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is incredible. But this like came on par with that. I was surprised. Yeah,
nice, nice. So out of what would your rating be out of 10?
I think at least 8.5, if not 9.
Wow.
Nice. That's pretty good.
By the way,
Yeah,
on the
it
note of
was.
ratings, if you do want to go check out ratings, anime has its own website like IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes. It's called My Anime List, and you get all the description of animes there. So if you're planning to watch any anime, go check it out over there. It shows you the rating on the My Anime List, and you do another good place to get discussions about whether the anime is good or in liking to your taste is Reddit. Honestly, the best discussions on whether an anime is
Mhm.
good. Like they literally, without spoilers, they describe it's really good.
Yeah, I love reading reviews. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. And Rishi, what are you watching at the moment?
Yeah, right now I'm rewatching A Will Eternal. Um, a very good website to watch anime is Hi Anime, HI. And the reason I'm rewatching it is literally I've exhausted so many animes, as you can tell by the number. And it's an amazing one. Like I think in my top list of animes, it's number two. It's a Chinese anime. Do you have Japanese animes which follow a particular set of culture? I can say, and you have your Chinese animes which have really picked up over the last 4 years. I can say, especially with storyline, plots, and quality of animations, incredible. Theirs is more to do with chi refining, um, leveling up. I can say in a summary, like your way of I think to explain it in a very
Is it
simplified way,
more
it's like
is it more
continuous meditation.
spiritual? Is it more
Yes,
spiritual?
correct. That's a good way to put it. Like Chinese philosophy, dragons, all those kind of things, but put in very nicely. And anime teaches you so many things. Like honestly, some of the best quotes, phrases, sentences, deep phrases have come from anime more than I think from and Haider can back me up on this, and I want him to actually give us a few of like examples if he remembers off his head. Actually, tell us, what are some deep lines or things it taught you from anime?
So here's a good one. You know Uncle Iroh, right?
He's a
So one
character
of
from
his
Airbender. Yeah.
yeah. So one of his quotes is, "It's important to draw wisdom from many different sources, otherwise it becomes bitter and stale." I think that was it, and that was a good one because it makes you think that okay, we should go out into the world and mix with different people, learn, uh, learn their culture a bit. It opens your mind, you know. Uh, so that was in a children's anime. Can you believe that? So children are watching that all over the world, and they're hearing these things, and it's gonna make them. It's probably gonna stick with them, and it's gonna maybe teach them something,
You're right.
help
It
them.
changes. It makes a difference. It makes an impact. Whereas nowadays you're seeing a lot of kids watching, I don't know, some junk on YouTube where they're just like la la po, like Teletubbies. Like what are you getting? They're getting nothing out of it. Whereas honestly, you get some if you're a parent watching this, listening to this, and you want something for your kid. Honestly, you get some animes which are really good for teaching and keeps them busy as well. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, and they're having fun. So yeah, that's the best part.
Become a young
Nice.
Hader.
Yeah, that's a really good quote. Do you have any more, Heather, that you can share with us,
Do I have any more? Hmm.
or Rishi, if you can remember any?
Yeah, Rishi, if you have
um,
any, I'll try to
Mine. I'm
think of
gonna
some in the
actually. I'm
meantime.
gonna read three because they're actually really good. I don't want to mess up the quotes. I just went and found them. So one was from Naruto. I think that was one of the best quotes. If you don't like your destiny, don't accept it. Instead, have the courage to change it the way you want it to be. I mean, it's really
Wow,
deep. Think about it,
wow,
right?
that's really good.
Don't just sit on yourself. Don't just accept defeat. Don't accept failure. Get up, make a change, learn from it, move on, do something about your circumstances, your environment. Like it teaches you a lot, and watching Naruto does show you that. It's amazing. That's just one, right? And then another one from an anime called Code Geass, which is a whole like it's a whole different story and setting.
Very good anime.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's really good. It's about like you're getting a lot of war going on there about a British Empire, and a small phrase, a small sentence over there. It's like the only true fear is the fear of the unknown. Which is true. Like people are afraid to do things because they don't know the outcome or the expectation from what you can't predict everything. I think most of us have had that experience of trying to predict something or trying to live in the future, and then it just ends up messing your present. Whereas have the courage, do it. You literally live once, which is a fact.
Yeah.
That's number two, and I'll just read to you one more. I mean, that honestly, the hundreds of different quotes, but this is just two small ones from Naruto itself. You can get like at least 50 different quotes, amazing ones. So the
Yeah.
third one I'm going to tell you is
I think
one
fear
from
can, yeah,
sorry,
fear can be
yeah,
a
yeah,
good
yeah,
thing
say.
though. Yeah. Sorry, fear can be a good thing though. Like sometimes it's good to not take risks. So, but I know what you mean with the only living once thing for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely it's seen or well, I forget the word, but yeah, it's seen from different angles. But as long as the meaning
Mm,
makes a difference to you yourself, depending who you are as an individual, and makes a change for the better. That's the end
yeah,
goal, end of
yeah.
the day. And
Mm,
so one which was very deep. It's from Bleach, which is also a very popular anime. By the way, a lot of these animes have a lot of episodes. Like Naruto has like over 400. Bleach has quite a few, like around 400 as well. One Piece that Rajat mentioned is currently on episode 1100. You're getting a lot of episodes. This is why binging just comes into place, right? So, one from Bleach: to know sorrow is not terrifying. What is terrifying is to know you can't go back to happiness you could have. I'll just leave that as that. I don't need to explain that. Like it's very deep. Like you get some very deep quotes, and honestly, the list goes on and on and on. I'll find another one too and share with it like later in the podcast. But yeah. I don't know if I just remembered any other ones.
no, man, I was actually just paying attention to yours. They're quite interesting. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
So I mean,
Rajat,
obviously,
how do you feel about
yeah.
that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I mean, validates what, to be honest, I already know. I mean, I know there are very deep storylines, and as Haider said at the beginning, character arcs that reflect a lot about life in general. And so, yeah, I mean, the thing is, you sometimes share these quotes with me as well. So, I mean, I know about them. So, yeah, I mean, really, really good quotes.
Yeah, there is one actually from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If I remember correctly, it was there's no such thing as a life without suffering. It just doesn't exist. Uh, but what you can do is you can endure that pain, and then if you can walk away with it, then you can become really strong.
Wow,
Uh, that was the gist of it. It was at the end of an anime. It was very like really well timed. Great quote.
wow,
Yeah,
nice, nice.
that was a
Um,
spoiler because I mentioned which anime it was. But whatever.
um, Yeah, so I mean, so clearly, obviously, you guys have watched loads and hundreds of animes. Can you give both of you give your top three?
Hater,
There's
go
okay. So
ahead.
yeah, what are you classing as anime, Rajat?
You tell me.
There's
I
hmm
Okay, Hater, give two lists. One being just animation. Sorry, just being like the animation like Japanese anime or Chinese anime, and
sure, sure.
a second list of um like with actual other animations in like you said arcane and whatnot.
Okay, sure, sure.
wait. Sorry, before you go, it's so like is arcade and stuff. It's not is anime or it's not
It's
anime.
it's animation. It's
Oh,
American.
oh,
Yeah. So I
okay,
don't know
okay,
if that counts, but I love that show. It's really good.
right, right.
What
Yeah, go for it.
else?
I think we know what's coming on his list, eh?
So okay, Japanese anime easily. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is up there.
Okay,
Uh,
and can you tell what it's about as well?
yeah, it's about two brothers who lose their mom,
Yeah.
and they try to. It's a fantasy world. They try to bring her back to life using forbidden magic, and it's forbidden for a reason. There are repercussions. and they were just kids, and they were very smart, and they tried to bring her back to life, and there were huge repercussions. They didn't manage to bring her back to life. First of all, she came back as a bit of a deformed human, and then she died again, and then his brother, one of the brothers, just disappeared, completely died, and there he managed to save his soul and bind it to a suit of armor. And one brother, he lost his arm and his leg, and then they're trying to get their bodies back for the rest of the show, because the brother, he's lost his entire body. He's just a suit of armor. He can't eat, he can't sleep, he can't do anything normal humans do, which to enjoy. uh, the other brother, he's lost his arm and his leg, but he's got like uh, what's it called, Rishi? It's like automail. Yeah, automail. So he's like got a metal arm, metal leg. Yeah. And yeah, it's amazing how they try to
Okay, nice.
get their bodies back and stuff. There's a whole good and bad side. It's
Okay,
quite dark. It's quite dark.
is that your number three?
I think that's number. I'm not sure.
Oh, just
Must be
okay,
two.
fine. But in your top three, regardless of
Yeah,
where.
it's in my top three.
Okay, okay, right, nice. And then the
Uh,
other two.
Other two, so Japanese anime. Honestly, there's so many good ones. I feel like Death Note is up there. Yeah, Death Note is probably one of them. N- So I would say Naruto, but then because Naruto is so long, there are lots of moments where you're just kind of it gets a bit boring at times. So I prefer the short ones, which are like 4 or 5 seasons. You can kind of watch it. You can recommend it to someone without them being like, "Wow, this is
Yeah,
too
you
long.
see,
I
hey,
can't watch this."
in that one aspect, we're a bit opposite. I prefer the episodes which are like 4 to 500 episodes. They're
Really?
fun to
Wow.
watch. You get submerged, like immerse yourself into watching it and committing to
Really, I
watching
like
it.
short and sweet. I generally like short and sweet. But yeah, that's why I never got into One Piece because I thought it was just too long. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Death Note is one of them. That's about this guy who this Shinigami, which is a death god, drops his notebook in the world, and this guy picks it up. What you can do with the notebook is you can write people's names in the notebook, and they die. Basically, this really smart guy picks it up, and then he tries to become God, basically using that notebook. And this really smart detective tries to stop him, and there's a constant battle between them, two very smart individuals, and it's very very cool to see how one of them is trying to outsmart the other, and it's very well done. And they have to play so tactically. It's like a game of chess. It's like you're watching a game of chess, and the soundtracks are amazing. This is one thing about anime I have to say: the music. Like it
Yep,
can
definitely.
really put you in the mood. It can really put you in the mood. And then you end up what you end up doing usually is you end up playing this music like when you go to the gym or like when you're studying, because it like brings back that scene, and it's just it's very it's very nice. Yeah.
Bro, I agree with you, and I think the way I would describe the music is Hans Zimmer on steroids.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's very good. Very good.
Yeah, I would actually from the Spirited Away that I saw. I actually some of the music was really good. I think
Beautiful piano, man.
yeah, the piano
Beautiful.
was so nice. I think the guy's name is Joe Hisaishi.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I've heard like some of his melodies really really good. So I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
think so.
Incredible. Incredible. Even in Princess Mononoke, his the soundtracks he composes is just beautiful. Yeah.
Nice, nice. And so you said Death Note. What was the first one again? Alchemist something.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Full
Yeah.
Full Man Alchemist Brotherhood, and then
Yeah.
your
The
third
opening
one.
for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, best opening in anime I've ever seen. Wouldn't you agree, Rishi?
No,
Really? Oh, damn.
I have
What?
other choices.
Really? Okay. I thought the opening for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's very good, very popular too.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Not the best. It's very good.
Okay. What's the best in your opinion, Rishi?
Don't worry, you finish yours first.
What do you mean? This is like a. Okay, fine. I'll finish. What you want me to say? The last one, huh?
No pressure.
Hmm. Thing is, I would say free run, but only one season has come out, so I'm not gonna say that. Hmm. Hmm. Erased is pretty good. Rishi, you've seen Erased, right?
No, I have not.
Wow, Rishi, you should watch Erased, man.
Is it deep and slow?
It's not slow, but it's very good. But it's not my top. Uh, Japanese anime. Hmm. So I said Death Note.
The man is going into the anime verse.
Okay, Hit, how about
Hmm.
we go move on to Rishi and then we come back to you?
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna suggest that. I was gonna
Okay.
suggest that.
Uh,
All right, Rishi, take it away.
all right. I'll start with number three. We always like a countdown. So number three is Attack on Titan, which
Oh
is
yeah, there you go. That's my number one.
oh my god. Okay.
Attack on Titan. What an anime! Wow.
Okay, kindly describe your reasoning to that, and I will top up on that
Yeah.
without
Oh, okay.
spoilers. You can't give spoilers for this one
Well,
because yeah, it's too good.
it's an absolutely brutal anime. Oh my god. It's just you'll be sitting there and you'll be like, no way have they just done that. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Anything else from that
Is it,
anime?
uh
Why is it your number
it's
one, bro? You've only given one sentence to back up why it was
so
number
it's
one.
it's not my number one, but I really liked it. I really liked
What do
it.
you mean? You just said it was number one.
Yeah, but when you brought it up, I remembered how good it was. Yeah.
Okay, so just to note, we're still waiting for Ada to decide his number one anime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
all right, all right. So okay, Attack on Titan number three because it is very the music is amazing for gymming and it's motivational. You're looking at a very good storyline, extremely good. Lot of twists, a lot of character growth development, a lot of action. I love action generally, and I think that's all I can say because I don't want to give any spoilers. But that's yeah, number three. It's fantastic and five
It's a mystery.
seasons.
It's a mystery. So
It's a
that's
lot
what
of
it's.
mystery. That's true,
Yeah.
and high quality animation as well. So it is pretty good, and it's actually very highly rated even amongst IMDb, which is quite something. So that's number three, and then number two would be the one I'm currently rewatching. It's called A Will Eternal. It's not finished. I'm on episode 136.
Never heard
Not
of
too
that.
much. It's really good. It's really good. A lot of people haven't heard of it, but it's amazing character growth. Teaches you a lot about how to persevere, endure, keep growing. There's a lot to it. Like that's one I can't give a full judgment on, but I like it so much, despite it not having finished, to already rate it as my number two. I mean, I'm giving you from a list of like 500 animes. Yeah. So my number one anime of all time is Naruto. It's the first anime we once started this whole podcast talking about. It's incredible. It's you're looking at a lot of episodes, 4 to 500 episodes. It teaches you so much. I have posters of it everywhere. The music's amazing, character growth, and I read to you a quote from it like it's good for kids, it's good for adults, it's good for couples. I'll tell you that for all the couples out there. It's a fantastic one. Like I know a lot of girls and ladies don't like watching anime, and if you're in a relationship, this is one I recommend you watching. I know a few friends who have tried as couples, and yeah, they really love it. So I'm just going to leave it nice, sweet, and short on that. And just I'll reiterate again: anime is not cartoons. You're not looking at Tom and Jerry or Looney Tunes and Courage the Cowardly Dog, which were also very good cartoons. I must tell you that those are really good. Nowadays, cartoons are just trash. But yeah, this is a whole other ball game. It's excellent. And best part about these animes, it's only 18 to 20 minutes. You don't have to spend an hour there waiting, watching. You can literally watch 20 minutes. It's good for how do you say a break during work or a break. When you're chilling. Sometimes to watch an hour episode on Netflix just takes away your time. You need a break from that 1 hour. So I mean, yeah, that's that. I'll just keep it like nice, sweet, and short on that. But yes. I think that's what I can say.
Nice, nice. That's very good to know. So, I mean, my next question to you guys is, if there's someone who wants to start watching anime, what is one anime you'd recommend as a starter, like for a newbie?
Hater.
Me, probably Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So easy to get into. Amazing English dub. You know, sometimes people get put off by the English subtitles
Oh yeah, do you
because
guys watch it in English or
it
in
depends. It
okay,
depends. Sometimes the English dub is incredible, and you're like, wow, this voice acting is so good. And
I don't like English dub. Although yeah, some phrases, sentences sometimes have become very
yeah,
popular, but I prefer watch like subtitles. Some people just can't do both watch and read because there's so much going on. But yeah, I prefer
yeah.
the Japanese.
Generally, if there's a good dub, I like the dub because I like focusing on the animation and the beauty of it. You know, I don't want to have to read subtitles. But if it's not good, then I'm quite okay with the subtitles. For example, Howl's Moving Castle, which is Studio Ghibli, the main character was voice acted by Christian Bale.
oh wow, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Howl.
nice, interesting.
Yeah. So you get some
So,
really good voice actors out there.
Also you're seeing anime getting very popular recently because you're starting to see it on Netflix as well.
hmm. Oh yeah, there was a
Like
live
lots
action
of
of
people.
One Piece, right, on Netflix.
That was good. I saw half of it. It was good. I was like, wow.
Then why did you only see half if it was good?
I don't know. I don't know. But I wanted to watch the rest. I did. But something happened and I was enjoying it. I remember enjoying it.
On that note as well, you have only given us number three and number two of your list. Eh, you have not finished.
Yeah. So
There's just
Steins
number
Gate.
one.
Steins
Yeah,
Gate is good.
Oh wow.
Have you heard of
Okay, wow.
Did
yeah.
you like Steins Gate, Rishi?
Science Gate is good. If you're a science person, watch that. Watch that. It's
Yeah,
good.
but the first 9 episodes though, so slow. Oh my god. It's like you have to be patient. And then it gets really good. And then it's non-stop. Yeah. But you have to get through 9 episodes of you're just scratching your head and you're like, dude, what is going on? This is so dumb.
Like you're scratching your head at the moment.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, nice. And then Rishi, like, what's the one that you would recommend for someone starting anime?
Um, so just before that as well, just another quick small quote. I told you I'll throw them in randomly. Again from Attack on Titan. Something short. The world is cruel, but also beautiful.
That's Mikasa, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One of the characters, and like honestly, there's so many deep quotes. I'm telling you, anime teaches you a lot, a lot, a lot. And I do. Oof, it's a tough one. I can range between the Last Airbender because it's the first one I ever watched, thanks to Haider, and Naruto. The only reason I would consider not like okay, I would always say Naruto first, but the only reason I would consider Last Airbender over Naruto is because Naruto is quite old, so the animation quality is like 360p. I mean, it's like YouTube back in the day. It's not the
Hmm.
highest quality. It does get better, but the story, plot, learning, everything is amazing. If you
Yeah.
can handle that quality of animation, Naruto any day. If you can't, then definitely the Last Airbender.
Naruto picks up quite quickly. The last airbender is a bit slow at the start. Uh, Also, Naruto, I think the first 100 episodes when they're still kids, so good. Very, very good. Yeah. Excellent.
Nice, nice. That's good
Yeah.
to know. And I guess final question to you guys: is there anything that you guys are looking forward to? Any new animes coming up, or any new seasons of old animes coming up?
Hater.
Yeah. So, Free Ren. Free Ren season one has only come out. I can't wait till season two. Arcane just finished. Arcane is an amazing anime. Like, it's not anime, it's animation. But wow, the quality of the animation is just superb. I think they spent $25 million dollars just making that.
That I agree with.
Just
Actually, I've not seen the show, but I've seen like clips of it, and I must say, like, the quality is unbelievable.
it's
Really, really
on
good.
So now
par.
think of that, right? Now, if you're saying like that quality is amazing, now you can imagine some other animes which have peak performance, like the one I'm watching right now, Will Eternal. Animation surpasses it
Oh
by
wow.
far,
Arcane?
by
No way.
far.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
it.
yeah, by far. Trust me, the fighting and all, like you know, watched it. What do you mean you don't agree with me?
No, because I just can't believe it because I haven't heard that anywhere.
Okay, then if you want an anime which is just for pure art and two I can give you two. One is Fate Stay series Heaven's Feel. It's literally that long. Movie one, two, and three. Very
Hmm.
slow, very deep, but some of the highest quality animation you'll see. And
Rishi, do you like good romance in anime?
no, I mean yes, yes, yes. In story building, 100%. Only romance
It's like
anime?
no.
No, please, kindly. I no, no, I like it when there's a bit of relationships
Good.
and romance building in a story. It makes it
Yeah,
better. It makes it better.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. When they get the romance part right, I like it.
Uh,
Hmm.
I am trying to just remember what name of that second one is about the art, which is really good. But hey, the carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So Arcane, right? Yeah, excellent. The music is great. The romance is so like um the romance between certain characters is just wow. You're kind of blown away. Uh, really good fight scenes, excellent story, short and sweet. A bit rushed though. A bit rushed. That was the only downside of it. I think because the quality of the animation was so good, they couldn't prolong it. They had budget issues. They took them $25 million to make that, and they're making lots of spin-off shows. And they recently released a trailer, and the trailer looks good.
If you have any questions about Arcane, kindly reach out to Haider. But just know the answer will be infinite and endless, but it will be very informative.
Yeah, I've been sending reels to Rishi for so like in Arcane for the past 2 months, just because he
Yeah,
finished it.
even
He's the
before
only
I
yeah.
watched it.
Yeah, it was just him and Nathan. Just oh yeah, before he even watched it, him and Nathan were the only ones who basically watched it on time. No one else has watched it for
Nathan
some
being
reason.
our amazing spaceman guest on this show.
Yes, yes, exactly. You can go back to
Um,
episode. I forget which
that
number,
one,
but if you go back, yes, the one
that
on
one.
space. Yes.
But yeah, sorry. So in terms of art style, I told you the first one, Fate Stay series, Heaven's Feel, movie one, two, three, and then you do have Made in Abyss, which is very
Oh,
deep,
that's good.
amazing, beautiful art
Hmm.
style. It's still coming out. And if you want a nice movie with some of the like a beautiful music, some of the best quality animation and designing, it's called Suzume. And you ever
I've
just
heard of that.
type in the song on YouTube, song from Suzume. I forget the name of it. That shows you the type of music. Or just as a side point, actually, most of the music that plays in Japan is from animes or for animes. Like so many
Yeah,
people don't know. Like it's actually made from animes or for animes. That's how popular it is. People
yeah.
love it. Like they love it.
Yeah, so in this podcast, we've only talked about the good anime. There are a lot of bad anime out there, as Rishi probably knows, right?
From my list of long choices, there are very many bad ones, and I've had to
Yeah, yeah.
see.
Others,
I
That
think the
that
longest I've ever watched an anime was 40 episodes in before realizing it was absolute trash. So I do commit to better good quality
40 episodes. That's
yeah,
so much.
So
That's a lot of patience, man.
disappointing and sad. So sometimes now that's before I realized Reddit's a good discussion point place. Now I just check on Reddit because I know the
Yeah.
type of one I like.
And then reviews. Yeah, reviews generally give you a good idea of if it's going to be good or not. But yeah, anime is like anything else, basically, like a story. It's just a storytelling medium, and it has its quirks, it has its idiosyncrasies that makes it kind of special. But each medium is quite special in its own way, like fiction books, non-fiction, uh, movies.
Oh,
So
before I
it's
forget, there is another one. Nice, short and sweet, and good comedy. Well, nice, subtle comedy on the side. Very, very, very good animation quality. High budget. It's called Demon Slayer,
oh yeah,
and it
that's good.
is
That's good.
incredible. You must have seen. For people listening on this, like there are a lot of people in the world who wear these kimonos, the Japanese robes, which are like green and black checks or the yellow style design. Now those, I don't. That's the thing. The best I can visualize and describe it, or the pink one. These are mainly from this particular anime. So and as of 2023 onwards, the quality of animation in studios has improved so much. It's amazing. Like what we're getting now. it's beautiful animation, and we've had people who have watched animes from back in the 1990s, 1980s, as a matter of speaking. Really good ones, but not easy to watch them because yeah, the quality is, oof, it's tough.
Mm. It's
Great.
honestly so relaxing to find a good anime and just watch it.
You do
Yeah,
get
it's
PG
great.
18 plus animes, which I am not going to mention or recommend on the show, but they are there for them other people.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't
yes.
know if
That's correct.
Haider is number one anime is that, I don't know, but let's hope
I
not.
I
If
told
you
you
never
my
know.
number one anime, bro. What are you saying?
You never know. Tomorrow you tell me it's another anime.
Nice, nice.
Rajat, would you
That's.
give anime a try? Will you?
I know. I definitely will. I definitely will. As I said
I don't
before.
think you will.
Oh wow! Thanks for the motivation to Rajat on this
Yeah,
matter and
yeah. Come on.
topic.
You're supposed to encourage me and the listeners to to start
No,
exploring
but I
anime.
can tell when you're, because I've known you for a while. I can tell when you're not gonna actually do something.
Don't lie, bro. We don't know each other that well.
I'll tell you a phrase. I'll tell you.
Haha,
I'll tell you a phrase on behalf of
very
Rajat.
funny.
I'll tell you a phrase on behalf of Rajat. You don't
Okay.
know me, son. If people know where
Yeah.
that reference is from, they know where it's from.
You know
Exactly.
me.
Don't know where that
Okay.
reference is from.
Yeah. And on
You
that,
should know where that one's from.
yeah, I think this episode is getting a bit out of hand. So I think on that
What do you
note,
mean it's so? I thought it
on
was going right on track.
okay, that's great. And then, so now to end this podcast, we have our classic rapid fire session.
Which this
Rishi,
time you are going to ask.
okay, yeah, this fine. This time I will take it away because you guys have done a lot of talking. So, Heather, we have a bunch of rapid fire questions, around 6 or 7,
Mhm.
and so just try and get them out as quick as we can. So the first one is, which country would you love to live in for the rest of your life?
Pakistan.
Wow, amazing. Any specific place in Pakistan?
Karachi, I guess.
Okay,
Home.
great, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Next
Just
one
as a
is,
background story, Haider is from Pakistan. Pakistan.
yeah.
Hmm.
The next one is, if you could meet any 3 people, dead or alive, who would you meet?
Dead or alive? My
Yeah,
grandfather. I would love to meet my grandfather.
nice.
Nice, nice.
Three people, dead or alive. Mm, three. Wow, it's a
I
lot.
mean, now it's 2. You've already said one.
Yeah. uh, how Miyazaki? I think that would be interesting.
Who?
No, I think he'd be so uninterested in the conversation I'd want to have with him.
Wait,
Which person
who?
did you say?
How
Who?
Miyazaki? He's made all the Studio Ghibli films.
Oh, right. I see.
Oh, he's a director.
And
Oh,
he's
producer.
a
Producer.
director. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a producer. And who else? Maybe Muhammad Ali, I guess.
Nice, nice. That's
Oh,
a
that's
good
a
one.
very nice, very good
Very, very
three
good. Very good.
choices. Very good.
Nice. The next one is, how do you
Thanks.
handle failure or said? Oh, sorry. You want to say something?
Oh no, I was just saying thanks because
Oh, okay,
Rishi
okay.
gave me a compliment as he always does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
That's what you think. You just hear one compliment, and then when I'm telling you negatives, you're just listening and playing that good compliment in your head.
Okay. The next one is, how do you handle failure or setbacks?
um, you learn from the failure, right? So you're gonna fail. There's no way to learn without failing. Uh, but you just take it in your stride, and then you move on, and you try to see what you did wrong. You try not to do that again, and sometimes you will do it again because that's life. But then you try not to do it again the third time and the fourth time. Eventually, you'll get it right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. The next one is, if you could have one superpower, what would you want to have and why?
I would probably have teleportation, so I could go uh, tear Rishi's stuffed toys apart and just disappear. He wouldn't know it was me.
Wait, hello, hello. I only have one stuffed toy, and it's a Scooby Doo with boxing gloves. Okay.
Oh, wow. Nice,
Teleportation would be cool though. I wouldn't mind.
nice, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah,
The next one is, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Rap God by Eminem.
Oh, wow.
Oh
No,
wow.
there is no way. There is no way you know the lyrics to Rap God.
I know
Oh
them
my
to
god.
some degree.
there's no
Would
way
you
you
like
know
to
the
share? Would you like to give us a
yeah,
verse?
yeah. Can you give us a
Absolutely not. You'd have to
Then
pay
we
me
don't
money to
believe
do
it,
that.
Taylor. We
how
will
much? How
not
much money?
accept no believe it.
You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me.
There's no way you can do the super fast part.
There's no. I don't know. Can I?
Or can you?
Mhm.
Okay,
You'll never know.
left to be seen. We'll um.
No, 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 no.
Okay. The next one is what's a hobby that you have outside work?
I play video games.
Nice. Any favorite video game?
I think The Last of Us is probably my
Oh
favorite
yeah,
video game.
Last of Us is very good. That's a good one.
Hmm.
And the last one is what is one book that you would recommend?
Book.
Yes, I know you read a
Fiction or
lot.
non-fiction?
Any.
Mm, I don't know. There are lots of good books.
Just have to say one.
Yeah, I know. Rishi, do you want to try to answer this one? Atomic Habits. I've read that. Very good.
Okay.
Practical advice for self-improvement. Excellent.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
But that's
Well.
not the book. Yeah. No,
Oh
but
oh
we'll go with
oh
that. Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
That's not
No,
the
no,
book you
it's
would
okay.
recommend.
It's okay. I'll go with that.
No,
Atomic
please,
Habits is
please.
really.
If you have another
Huh?
book you would recommend, please.
No, no, I think that's good. Atomic
Okay, nice.
Habits. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's the end of the rapid fire.
Mm,
Guys, this has been a very interesting podcast. A lot of new things learned. Thank you, Haider, for joining, and thank you for your insights.
most welcome. Yeah.
Nice. Well, wish you have anything else to add? Oh, sorry, Haider, you want to say something?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say something, and then I decided not to.
Would you like to
Okay.
tell the listeners out there regarding the topic we've just had?
Yeah, definitely read that book. It's good.
Okay, wow.
Okay, yeah. Great. Wish you anything else to add before we sign off?
All right. So, to all our listeners and viewers, soon to be viewers, thanks for listening in. As always, I hope you did find this rather interesting. Give anime a try. Reach out to Hader uh, regarding the animes and the book that he mentioned. You know, and if anyone wants, as usual, if anyone wants, to join in on the podcast, want something to talk about, or have a conversation about, yeah, feel free to reach out, like, subscribe, and I think that's it from my side as well. Over to you, Raju. Take us home.
Okay. Yes, I know. Thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thanks again, Haider, for joining, and
Yeah, my
uh,
pleasure.
and to everyone else, thanks for listening. We will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.